Hey, what's going on, Combat Sports Nation, friends, family, fans, so on and so forth. This is Joe Cronin. Just here to answer a few questions. I'm going to be fighting Friday, April 22nd at Mohegan Sun for Bellator, Bellator 153. I'm very excited for this opportunity to be on this card. It's supposed to be a record-breaking, sold-out event, so obviously I feel very blessed and to have gotten the opportunity to be on such a big event. So I'm just here to answer a few questions, and hopefully you guys can get to know me a little better and maybe what to expect on Friday night. I got into this myself at the end of 2010, early 2011. So myself have been around for a little while. Mikey's been around longer. He doesn't have any amateur fights. I had a few. So if we're talking experience-wise, I feel like I have almost, if not the same amount of experience as he does. As a person, Mikey's a solid kid. I've kept in contact with him throughout this fight camp. He's been a gentleman. And actually, obviously, if he didn't accept this fight, I wouldn't be having this opportunity right now. So I gotta send a shout out to Mikey, anyways. What do I know about his strengths and weaknesses? From what I've seen, and again, going forward, he might argue with this that he's a new fighter and he's changed his game plan and the way he fights and so on and so forth. But from what I know of him, he's taller than me. Finding range might be a little bit different. I'm 5'9". He's probably 6'1", 6'2". Strength always, I don't care what anybody says, always plays into things. I'm a power lifter. I always have been. I'm a 400-pound bench presser. I walk around at 220 pounds. I'm a pretty decent jiu-jitsu practitioner in the gi. Obviously that, my no-gi game is a lot better than my gi. I don't feel like he's gonna out-muscle me. I don't feel like he's gonna have anything more to offer me than any of my other opponents. The fact that I'm riding a 3-fight losing streak, I guess that can be chalked up to anything. People just, inconsistency. I work 50, 60 hours a week. I repair elevators for a living. I'm talking to you from on top of a roof trying to fix an elevator right now. So, I have a wife. She's pregnant. She's 30 weeks pregnant. I have a job, a house. I have, real life responsibilities, and not that other people don't. But, I guess at the end of the day, I haven't taken MMA as probably as serious as a lot of other people have. But, it's Bellator, it's different, it's the big leagues, and, it's just kind of, you have to. I've gone through many checklists in my head and gone over just about every scenario with my coach. I'm obsessive compulsive, and we've gone over every little thing that we could possibly go over to try to fix, what could possibly go wrong in this fight. So, and I don't, going forward, I don't see anything that's going to be an issue. I have a son coming in at the end of June. That's my motivation to beat Mike, to go out there and try to win, because I want to have a good story to tell my child when he's born. I want my wife to be proud. More than anybody watching this fight, any friends, fans, anything, I want my wife to be proud of me, because I've set aside my entire pregnancy with her to train. I've been out of the house a lot. I owe it to her to win this fight. I'm more motivated to win this fight. I don't care what he says, what he might tell me to my face. I'm more motivated to win this fight for the simple fact that, I owe it to my wife, and I owe it to my son who will be born, and that's it. Like I said, I don't care how strong you are. I don't care what you think your cardio is or what I can tell you my cardio is. It does not matter. It's my will to win is stronger than his for those two reasons alone, and that's it. So I'm sure his gas tank is great. I'm sure he's strong. I'm sure he looks phenomenal. He's got an 8-pack abs. He's a handsome kid. Whatever, doesn't matter. My will to win this fight is stronger than anybody on that Bellator cards right now. So it's all I think about. When my little boy is born and he's old enough to fathom what his dad did, and he comes to me and wants to wants to get into these things one day, I can tell him that his dad fought in Bellator and his dad gave it his all, and that's all I would ask from him. So obviously this is every fighter's dream come true, whether it's the UFC, Bellator, World Series of Fighting. I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm not coming out there to play games, to horse around. I'm coming out there to win this fight. Again, my motivation to win this fight, you may not be able to hear it in my voice, but come fight night, come Friday night, my motivation to win this fight is going to be there. You know, obviously, I want to come back. I want to continue to fight for Bellator. I don't like to be one of those people that takes 2 steps forward to make 3 steps back. But, you know, I'm coming out to win, and that's it. I'm coming out. I'm bringing every ounce of my heart into this fight. I don't leave my emotions at home, but I'm bringing my heart, my will, and I'm bringing my left and my right hand, and I hope to come out victorious. You know, it's sad that 20 people go out there and 10 have to go home losers, but you know what, at the end of the day, anybody that steps into the Bellator cage and gets that level is a winner in my book. So that's really all I can tell you what to expect from me. Just keeping a very open mind about this fight. This is the fight game. Everybody has a puncher's chance. But yeah, I'm just bringing every ounce of my heart. I will have every friend, family, hater, everybody's whatever in the back of my mind. And then before I go out there, I'll just piece it all together, and I'm just going to try to put together the best fight that I can and impress Bellator and hopefully be invited back again, win or lose. I guess to wrap this up, I just want to send a shout out to everybody at Sit Ya Tong Boston. You guys all know who you are. You guys are animals. You guys are beasts. You know, Crew Mark Delagrati, Andy Cody, Tyson Chartier, thank you so much. You know, for everybody being there. I love you guys. I love everybody that trains there. Everybody that's trained with me for this fight. You know, a really big shout out to my mentor. He's like an uncle to me, John Johnston. You know, John has put a lot of thought into this camp with me going forward. He's put a lot of emotion. He's been there for me through a lot of stuff personally. You know, other than the fight game. So thank you, John. Tim Gillette, you know, is where it all started. It's where I originally started fighting when I was an amateur. Gillette's MMA, Tyler Pimentel, Derek Peterson, who I've had many nights of sparring with, Pat McCrohan, he's the next up-and-coming 185er in the region. He's a beast. You know, all my sponsors, Johnny Cupcakes, Titan Medical Facility, my boy Chris Cavallini, Nutrition Solutions, my boy Chad Blair at The Edge Nutrition, my chiropractors at Wicked Good Chiropractic, my boy Mike Goldberg, who is battling a very rare mitochondrial disease. I just want to make sure that he realizes that I'm going to be representing the mitochondrial disease logo on my banner. Try to get more people out there to be aware of that. So Mike, I got you back, buddy, and I appreciate all the kind words along the way. Also, my wife and her fellow volunteers at the Pity Stop Rescue, the Pitbull Rescue, locally, and she's done a phenomenal job. She's been around for about a year now, and just really kicking ass out there, finding really good homes for you know, misfortunate pit bulls. And you can check her out at thepitystoprescue.org if you're interested. I love you, Sarah. You've been my rock throughout this whole fight. I can't wait to meet our little boy in just about 9 weeks. Everything I've done so far, I've done for you and the baby. And I guess lastly, I just want to thank my dad, because without my father, I would have never got into MMA. He's been there since day one. He's always been in my corner, both literally and figuratively. I love you, Big Joe. And you know, I guess really that's it. Thank you, Mike Zichelle, for taking this fight. I really do respect you. I think you're a solid dude. You've been solid throughout this whole camp. You know, really sucks. One of us has to come out the victor, and one of us has to lose. But taking anything away from this fight, I guess good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody fighting at Bellator. Thank you very much, Combat Sports Nation. Thank you very much to my friends, family, friends, fans. And that's it. So any questions, you can hit me up at Joe Cronin on Facebook. I don't really mess around with my Instagram too much, or my Twitter. But yeah, Facebook's probably the best way to get a hold of me. I hope that I've changed the, you know, my perception of the way people look at me going forward. And I can't wait to get in there Friday night and put on a show for everybody. So I thank you very much, and I thank you for taking the time. So I'll have a good day. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.